it's Rachel here, and today I'm going to be filming for you guys a discussion video, and I haven't done a discussion in a while, so I'm a little bit rusty on this, so you'll have to forgive me on that. So today I want to talk to you guys about DNFing books, or not finishing books, putting books down, reading half of a book and then deciding you don't want to read it anymore. I posted a question on Twitter several weeks ago asking how you guys felt about DNFing books, and I got a mixed response from quite a few of you, and it sparked a big conversation between me and Sarah and Lindsay, and so I just wanted to talk to you guys about and get what you guys' opinions are on DNFing books. So like I said, DNFing books or not finishing books is basically when you started reading a book and then you decide that you do not want to finish it. There are different forms of this. Maybe you did not enjoy the book at all and so you don't want to finish it, or maybe you put it down for now because you want to read something else but you have intentions of going back and finishing the book. So I would say there are different forms of DNFing books, but specifically today I want to talk to you guys about DNFing books, or just flat out not finishing the book and what you do about it, if you keep the book or what you do about it. So today I'm going to be using an example of a book that I'm planning on DNFing, and I've been very confused on whether I wanted to DNF the book or not. I'm not going to mention the book outright just because I feel bad doing so, but I'm going to be using it as an example. So recently I requested a book from a publisher, and it was I was so lucky to be sent this book. I was elated, I was so ecstatic, and I was so happy to read this book. I had heard pretty decent reviews on it. It didn't have a really good rating on Goodreads, but sometimes I don't like to base my thoughts on Goodreads ratings because sometimes there are books that I've enjoyed that had lower ratings on Goodreads, so I was kind of like, I don't want to base my opinion on that. So I requested the book and I was so ecstatic that I ended up getting it. I got over halfway through the book before I didn't know if I wanted to continue the book or not, and I was extremely conflicted on whether I wanted to finish the book or not. The story itself had a really interesting premise. Its execution, however, was not what I wanted. I kept finding so many different flaws. I didn't understand what the author was trying to do. I didn't know if he just kept throwing different things here and here and here, and I didn't know if I wanted to finish the book or not, and I felt really conflicted about it, and it bothered me. It almost put me in a reading slump, thinking about the fact that I just didn't want to continue with this book. But I felt at the same time obligated to finish the book because I had requested it and I was lucky enough to be sent the book, and I just did not want to finish this book. I didn't know what to do about it, so I asked a couple of my friends how they thought about finishing the book. I even gave them a synopsis of the book to ask them what they thought about it, and I got kind of a mixed response. About more than half of the people that I talked to told me, if you don't like the book, there's no use in finishing it, just put it down. But I did get a couple of people that were like, I don't like to DNF books, I just like to go ahead and skim read it, finish it, and just to say that I finished a book. And I was really surprised about the response I got, especially since I've never really DNF'd books. I've really never had a book that I just disliked so much that I didn't end up finishing it. I've had tons of books that I've read parts of it and then I put it down, but I went back to them. A great example of this was 172 Hours in the Moon by Johanna Hardstad. I put it down and I picked it up about 3 or 4 months later and I ended up finishing it. But this was the first time that I just did not want to continue with the book. I couldn't wrap my head around what the author was doing. I didn't like the story, but I still, again, because I had requested it, felt obligated to finish it, and I still have not finished the book. And so that's why I'm asking you guys, what are your guys' thoughts on not finishing books? Do you finish them? Do you feel bad for not finishing them? Do you push yourself for finishing them? What are you guys' thoughts on not finishing books? Also, with books that you don't like, do you keep them? What do you do with them? I know that ARCs, you can't sell them, they're not for sale, so you recycle ARCs, so I might ask some of my friends if maybe they're interested in the ARC. I'm not completely sure yet, but like I said, I am probably not going to finish this book. It wasn't for me. It was not the type of book that I thought it was going to be. I did not enjoy very much of it, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and spoil myself on the book just to see where the author was going to end up going in the first place with it. And then I don't want to have the book anymore. Again, I'm the type of person that really likes to see things through to the end, but in this case I just couldn't push myself to do so. And this sparked me thinking about all of the books that I have. if I have a book that I just don't like, do I want to keep it? Do I want to keep it on my shelves? I have been going and doing several purges of my bookshelves, looking through the books that I know that I'm just not going to read and unhauling them. I've given several books away, and I still have a massive pile behind me on the ground over here that I need to get rid of, that I just haven't had a chance to go and sell yet. So it is really conflicting for me when I have a book that I wanted to enjoy, I had hoped to enjoy, and then I find out that I don't like it and I just decide not to finish it. So if anything, I'm just curious on what you guys' thoughts on it. Let's go ahead and start a discussion in the comments down below. What are your thoughts about not finishing books? Do you finish it? Do you push through to the end? Or do you not waste your time with it? Because there are so many books out there that you could be reading that could be amazing, and you don't want to waste time with it. What are you guys' opinions on it? I especially want the opinions of those who are reviewers who get sent books by publishers. What are your thoughts on it? I know that there are some people that get sent tons and tons of arcs, and of course you're not going to like everything. What are your thoughts on it? Do you, how do you handle that when you're talking to the publisher? How you felt about the book? Just let's go ahead and just open the discussion. Other than that, thanks guys so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!